first time we met and had a conversation, which was way back in about 1988 and 1987, we spent the evening drinking gin, and he tried to convince me that opera was the best thing in the world. I reciprocated by telling them punk rock was the best thing in the world. I think we called it a draw at the end of the evening. But the key thing about that conversation, and what I recall from it, was no detail of the opera. Unfortunately, I wasn't converted, but was his passion and his enthusiasm. David is one of those people that, you know, could sell you the joy of understanding how a washing machine works. Because when he wants to understand something and he delves into it, he generates that real enthusiasm for it. And then he's really keen to share it. And I think that, again, like Liz says, you know, that's what made him such a compelling storyteller over the years. But I think the key thing for me that underlies his great capacity as, for me, the world's greatest broadcaster ever, is the fact that we've always known he's been telling us the truth. You know, because he's telling us from the heart. He's never a man that's needed a script. You know, he could sit down and tell you that story, and he would feel his way through it in that moment, as he did with those gorillas. And for me, that's a mark of Sir David, and a great legacy of the BBC for employing experts, whether they're natural historians, cooks, gardeners, whatever. The audience knows they're listening to a man who's absolutely smitten with his subject, and he can't keep his mouth shut because he's got to tell the whole wide world about it.
Isn't he?
I think you've hit the nail on his head.
Absolutely.